Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Stedman. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful cowl or neck warmer. It's done with the same technique of the scarf that I did last week. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. So if you receive a Spanish video and you want to see in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel that you will find the English version. To make this neck warmer or cowl in the round with the same stitch that I did my scarf last week, I'm gonna use this yarn, well, the same type of yarn. This one is a different color. This is an ugly stripe wool from Loops and Thread, 100 grams, 398 meters, super fine one. 75% wool, 25% nylon, and the color is Sky at Dusk. This one is Lion brand, wool easy, thick and quick, super bulky 6, 80% acrylic, 24% wool, and the color is Fisherman. The crochet hook, 3 millimeters. Now, if you don't have this combination, but you have this one, the Lion brand, you can use any brand of sock yarn. There's super fine one, so you can use any for this. So let's say that you don't have this, neither. But you have Carrot Cake, Chunky Cake, super bulky 6. That's the important, that your yarn is super bulky number 6 or thicker, okay? So you can use any one color yarn, as long as super fine one, to do the combination of the two. That's important, okay? So you can use any thick yarn combining with a thinner one. So let's start making this neck warmer or cowl with this one. I'm gonna start with the thinner yarn. So I'm gonna do a slip knot, and I'm gonna do a chain multiple 4. That will be around from 26 to 27 inches long. That is around 66 to 69 centimeters long. So remember, this is a stitch that don't stretch because we are interweaving. So you have to make sure that the chain that you do, you don't stretch, and you can pass it over your head in order for this to fit, okay? So I will meet you here when I have the length that I need for my piece. Remember, it have to be multiple of 4, the chain. And you start with a thinner yarn. Here I have 152 chains. So I put it here that is not twisted my chain. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna do a slip knot, or a slip stitch, sorry. A slip stitch to close the circumference. And this is the circumference for the cowl or neck warmer. Remember, these don't gonna stretch much once you start working with the 2 color. So I'm gonna leave it like this without stretching much. And I will measure this for you. This measures 13 inches, but it just stretches just a little bit, you know, like move it, because my chain is a little, you see, wavy. It measures 13.5 inches. That is the 27 inches. So now we're gonna work with the 2 color, okay? This time I'm gonna start with this one through the strand and the outside, because the last one I started through the inside and I have a knot, and then I cut that and it was fine for a flat piece. But for a round piece, I don't know how I can do that, but I'm looking and looking in here, and so far I don't see any knot as far as I can see, okay? So that will be easier for me. So I'm gonna start in this end, exactly the same as the other one. This not gonna be even in here, because it will be like a amigurumi technique that you go and around and around and around, and the first part is not an even circle, okay? You will be working like that, okay? But you don't want to see that neither at the beginning or the end, because this will be covered anyway. You'll put it to the back and you don't see it. So now you're going to grab this one. You're going to put it on top of your finger like this, leaving a tail to loose later. And you're going to come here and you're going to do a single crochet in the first chain that you did as a slip stitch, okay? You're going to pass it through there, through that chain, take the strand out, and do your first single crochet, and that's trap. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and here you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then number 4, you're going to do your single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and number 4, you're going to do your single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and number 4, single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and then number 4, single crochet. Like that, you're going to continue all the way around, and I will meet you here when I get to the end, that I will show you how you're going to finish this and continue in the round, okay? I'm going to finish in the last space, and I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do the single crochet in the same space where I start with the first single crochet in the chain space, but at the same time I'm going to trap the tail and this one in place. Okay, I'm trapping the tail again. And like I said, this will be in here like our amigurumi, that is like that. You see? It's not even, but this you don't want to see. So now we need to offset the stitch, and to do that, we're only going to chain 1 in here. And in the center chain, you're going to do a single crochet. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3 in the center chain. You're going to do a single crochet. That is a chain number 2. 1, 2, and 3. You see, you count 1, and in the second one you do your single crochet. You have to pass through the chain, okay? Right through the chain, leaving a strand in here. 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet. I see the tail in here. I've been dragging the tail. Let me let the tail now. Add the thinner yarn. 1, 2, and 3. Still grabbing it. A single crochet in the center chain. So like that, you're going to continue all the way around, working 1, 2, and 3, and in the center of the chain before, you're going to do single crochet. Like I said, and here, gonna be like that, like I said, like an amigurumi. But remember, these will be either in the top border or in the lower part that you will hide these either with your hair, or it will get folded, or in the lower part. You don't gonna see that. The rest of the piece gonna be really nice in the round, and you'll see that will be perfect. Okay, so I will meet you here at the end of this row here where I have the tail to show you how you're gonna continue. At the end here, 1, 2, and 3, and the chain 3 here. I'm gonna do my single crochet. Now I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3, and in the space where you chain 1 to offset this, you're gonna do a single crochet and the chain 1. Okay, now you're gonna continue 1, 2, and 3, and single crochet. For now on, now you're gonna chain 3 in all the space, because you have your piece offset, and now you're working in the round like amigurumi. Okay, so and here, if you pull this a little bit, it will be like that. And this is the only way that I can do this in the round that it work. Okay, I try a few different ways, but this is the only way that I can work the stitch in the round and offset. Okay, so maybe some of you don't gonna like that it's not even here, but remember, this it will go like this. You don't want to see it, and neither want to go up under your hair like so. Okay, so I like it. So you're going to continue working. 1, 2, and 3, and in the center chain the single crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and the center chain the single crochet. So like you see, it's very easy. And then you're working in the round, no changing the stitch, it will be really fast too. We start changing the color now, the yarn. So pretty soon I'll have a piece of solid blue. So let's see this time with this one how it will turn out. I love the scarf, and so far I'm loving this, even though I'm at the beginning, and I know gonna look really nice. So you're gonna continue working, and this is in the round. Now you just go on and on and on all the way. So I'm almost at the spot where I started. So you don't have to change the stitch, just chain 3, single crochet in the center chain, chain 3, single crochet in the center chain, and so on. Like that. You're going to continue working around and around until you have the desired length. And now the beginning is not a perfect even space, but it's not bad neither. So I will meet you here when I have a piece done to show you how. So something that I wanted to explain. I was working on my piece. I had a big piece done and I frogged it because it was getting narrower. And I realized that I was working, and each time I do this, it was making this tighter, the thicker yarn. Okay. So what I'm doing now, I'm not even touching that one. It's just there on top of my hand, on my fingers, and I do the 3 chain nice and loose. I come to the center chain and leave this nice and loose. If you crochet really tight, I recommend to do this with a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. That way it's nice and loose. See, I'm not pulling. Don't stretch like I did, that I was doing this. And you see, if you look now, it's going even in this side and even straight up. So I will continue working with this, and I will show you. This is what I've done so far. And I love these stitch design. It looks amazing. So I'll continue working, and when I have the desired length, I will show you the end result and how you're going to lose the tails. Here I have my desired length. So I'm going to measure for you before I show you how you're going to finish. That way you know the length. And measure 36 centimeter, and 36 centimeter is 14 inches. There. So that's the length that I give to my piece. Now I'm at here at this point where I'm almost at the same parallel space with the beginning. So I did here a chain 3 single crochet in the center chain. Now we're only going to chain 1, and we're going to come here to this single crochet, and we're going to do a single crochet. Now you're going to move to the back the thicker yarn, and in the first chain space beside that single crochet, you're going to do a slip stitch, chain 1, and leave a tail long enough. That way you can lose. So I'll cut here, and now I will show you how we're gonna finish our piece. So like this, you're going to lose the other side. So you get that half of a row there, but it still look even. And the thing you're going to do in the other side, where you start your work, you're going to lose this tail that way, and then you're going to go back a little bit. I already started losing this one when I start my work. So what I have to do is just work a little bit back, and it will be nice and secure, and then you're done your piece. You see, on this side you get half of that row as well, and opposite side. Well, I have this left over, so I have plenty here. If I want to do another one like this color, I can do another one. If you are the ones that sell your project, you can make two with these two ball of yarn, probably more, because especially with this one you don't use a lot of this one, okay? because you're using one strand only. So I really love this piece. This piece is not a huge piece in the width, because these don't stretch. This is interweave, and it don't stretch more than that. So this one is for a medium, a small medium to a small large, you know, like closer to a medium than a extra large, if you know what I mean. So if you don't like this to be too tight in your neck, or you like things nice and loose, you'll have to give more chain. From 8, 12, 16 chains more, that will give you a little extra room, okay? Or you can give it 20 more chains. It's up to you if you want to do this bigger. If I had to do another one, I will give you a little more chain. That way it's a little bit loose. But I will put it on in my mannequin. That way you see exactly. Here I wanted to show you at the back how the border look. It look like this in the lower part, and then here in the top. So if you're gonna put this on, I recommend the beginning to be by the shoulders, and this part, just in case you have shorter hair, you don't gonna see this much different in here. So you will use that closer to your chin. Now to put this on, don't put it on open like that. What you do is you gather this and you bring it to the side like this, and you pass it over your head. Okay, don't have anything pointed or anything. That way these don't get caught. This strand, remember, the strands are loose in here. That way they don't get caught in any hair, bobby pin, whatever that you have in your head, okay? So I recommend to gather like that, and after that you will fix it around your neck, okay? So let me put it on my mannequin and I will show you the end result. Well, this is the end result, and I love this cowl or neck warmer. You see, it's not too loose, but neither too tight. It's perfect. I love it. And very easy to do. So I hope you guys like it and give it a try, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Esteban Crochet, or my Instagram, Ruby Esteban Crochet. Please share my video with friends and family. That way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.